Most Australians know well the gorgeous face of 3-year-old William Tyrrell, the little boy in the Spider-Man suit who went missing from his foster-nanna's front yard on September 12, 2014. William was visiting the property in Kendall on the New South Wales mid-north coast with his foster family and was playing hide-and-seek with his sister in the front yard. In the minutes it took his foster mum to make a quick cup of tea, William vanished without a trace. The family and neighbours began to search the rural area before police were called and a full intensive search was launched. Days turned to weeks and dragged into months with no sign of William. Police investigations uncovered a vast number of persons of interest, but no arrest was ever made. Experts have used facial technology to produce a projection of what William Tyrrell would look like today, aged 8 years old. William had been placed in foster care because of domestic violence issues between his parents. But let me be clear, his birth mother continued to be a part of his life, and his foster family, having cared for him from the age of 9 months, were, to William, his family. Conspiracy theories abounded in the months and years that followed, and both his birth parents and foster family have been subjected to slanderous accusations and innuendos. Despite the widespread hashtag Bring Him Home campaign that exploded across social media, more than 5 years have passed since that fateful day. Here is a 000 call made by William's foster mum, and the desperate description of how he went missing from his foster dad.
Police emergency, this is Simone.
Yeah, hi, my son is missing. He's 3.5.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's your address?
48 Benaroon Drive,
Yep.
Kendall.
Okay, 48 Benaroom Drive in Kendall.
Yes,
All right, I'm just going to bring that up on my map. It won't be a moment.
thank you.
How long has he been missing?
I think, we've been looking for him now for about 15 or 20 minutes, but
Okay.
I thought it could be 5, it could be longer, because he was just playing around here. We heard him, and then we heard nothing.
Okay, so he's been missing since about 10:30.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, can you describe him to me? How tall? Obviously not very tall. But
No,
approximately
he'd be about 2.5 feet. He's wearing a Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah. What colour hair has he got?
He's got dark sandy-coloured hair. It's short, and he's got really big browny green-coloured eyes.
Okay. What's he got any shoes on? Do you know any other distinguishing features?
He's got a freckle on the top of his head when you part the hair on the left-hand side.
Yep.
You'll see a freckle on the top of his head.
I then said to well, where is he? Where's he gone? She said, he was here 5 minutes ago, still sitting down.
Yep.
Right? I said, well, where's he gone? She said, I can't find him. So I then, I won't run for the purposes.
Yeah,
right?
we won't be keep up.
But I started to go down here. I was calling his name.
Were you motioned?
Sorry?
Were you motioned this way, do you think, or she actually identified this?
She said that he was last seen around here.
Yep.
But I thought, okay, well, you know, if he was down at the road, you possibly would have seen him.
So
he's in his bright clothes.
Just for the video.
Yep.
Just can you say your own name? Just how loudly you said that?
In my own name.
Yeah, just so we can have an example.
William, come on, William, where are you? William.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's continuing all the way down here.
Yeah, I didn't go down here initially.
Okay.
Because I could see that area, but I thought that if he's gone somewhere, I continued to traverse across, and I was following every area. I was looking because I knew what he was in. Okay, so I continued to follow down.
And that's the Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
Recent events include Gary Jubilant, the retired New South Wales Police homicide detective, spending last week in court at Sydney's Downing Centre, defending charges arising from his work on the disappearance of 3-year-old William. Jubilant is alleged to have conducted 4 unauthorised recordings of conversations with person of interest, Paul Savage, leading to 4 counts of misconduct that he is now fighting.
After watching prosecutors pursue their former lead detective, William Tyrrell's family today vented their fury.
We want to remind Australians that this is about a little boy called William Tyrrell.
Releasing a long list of questions about the inquest and overall handling of the case.
Why was Mr Savage ruled out as a line of inquiry by police following Gary Jubilant's removal from the case when there was no evidence to support this direction?
For the last 2 weeks, his actions as the former head of the investigation to find missing 3-year-old boy William Tyrrell have been laid bare and scrutinised in court. The retired detective accused of breaking the law as he pursued a suspect.
And I look at the resources that have been put in to prosecute me, and I just can't help but think that would have been better if those resources were put into finding out what happened to William.
There's no dispute he recorded 4 conversations with Paul Savage on his mobile phone, a man with no alibi for the 2 hours after William Tyrrell disappeared in 2014. This police interview released today shows the moment he accused Savage of covering up William's death for his wife, Heather.
You would do anything for Heather?
There's no way in the world she had anything to do with this. Accidents. If she had hit him or something like that, she would have been screaming the roof down.
He claimed that it was to protect his legal interests, but prosecutors maintained they were illegal. This is actually a very simple case because the defence doesn't exist, because at all times he was performing his duties as a police officer. All that Mr Jubilant had to do was apply for an extension of the warrant. The high-profile and highly respected barrister who is defending Gary Jubilant, Margaret Caneen, described the prosecution as an extraordinary attack on a veteran investigator who is a fine servant of our state, with many successes on his record. Ms Caneen said because warrants were already in place, the conversations were not private. This man had no privacy. The law of New South Wales had taken it away. His privacy was not affected one iota because all his conversations were subject to warrant.
William is loved, he is missed every single day, and William needs to come home.
Mr Savage has not been charged and maintains he's doing nothing wrong. The magistrate will hand down his decision on Mr Jubilant in April.
It was during the court hearing that new information has come to light, including a covert police operation involving the placing of a Spider-Man suit similar to the one William was wearing when he disappeared, in the bush where Savage was known to walk. Video surveillance captured Savage looking down at the suit for about 12 seconds before walking home. He didn't report the incident until the following day. Listening devices inside his house revealed that Savage often talked to himself. At one point he is heard saying, "I'm not interested in your bullshit, mate. You're a little boy. You're nobody. You're just a little boy. You're nobody. You do not tell me. I tell you." Police tend to keep at least one key piece of information, something only the killer would know, away from the public. It's now been revealed that in the case of missing William, it had to do with the suit he was wearing. We all recognise the suit shown in the photographs taken shortly before he vanished, red and blue with black stripes. The spider on the back, though, was not black, it was bright white, a fact that until this week was hardly known by anyone. Misleading headlines are circulating that an arrest has been made, but it is not an arrest for the abduction or murder of William. Person of interest, Frank Abbott, who is serving a minimum of 16 years after being convicted of 10 counts of sexual misconduct against 3 children, was transferred into police custody from corrective services under a Section 25 order, which multiple criminal defence lawyers confirm amounts to an arrest. Such an order permits an inmate to be taken out of his cell to be interviewed by law enforcement officers or to assist in the administration of justice. Abbott was returned to his Cessnock prison cell and no charges have yet been laid. However, last Tuesday, the coroner's inquest ordered police to rescour the grounds near the sawmill at Herons Creek, where Abbott lived in a caravan at the time, the same property that police, sniffer dogs and SES personnel scoured in August 2019. This week, North Coast locals saw police again using cadaver dogs and four-wheel drives, researching the area. Gary Jublin's misconduct hearings will continue this week, and Frank Abbott is expected to testify via video link when the inquest into William Tyrrell's disappearance resumes in March. I hope I can bring you some good news on this tragic case very soon. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more murder, mystery and mayhem. Until next time.